Hello everybody, welcome to InformanceInc.com. Remember this game. I'm your host Sean Conway and I got my PlayStation 4 on the desk, and that bad boy is bigger than the other ones. It's just ginormous, but whatever. I got Tekken 7 because it's 7 o'clock on the East Coast, so it's Tekken 7 time to shine. Like, subscribe, ring a ding on the bell as we wrap up this long behind saga of playing Tekken with only law, because it's the law. And I hope y'all had a good Christmas. I hope y'all enjoyed me just playing the game. It's a little bit clunky, but trust me, the first two Tekkens beat the crap out of me. And this one is, hopefully it's not going to do the same. And let's get to the intro. All right, going to jump straight into it. Woo, man, this was a lot longer, a lot harder than I thought, because you know, lots of times when I do this, I'm just playing the game for a while, giving people samples just to remember the game. Beating the game is a lot more involved. It's very intense. So, you know, and unfortunately for me, my PlayStation subscription has is gone, so I don't have that no more because I can't afford it. Like, what the heck? What is this, like $70 now? I ain't paying that. Not paying it, Sony. I can't afford you. Oh, and another thing, I said in one of the videos, I like the PlayStation 3 controller over this because, like, the option button is kind of like too close to the square and the triangle, so my finger was slip and hit that, and you know, it's so far away on this. What was y'all thinking? Why, Sony? Why? I wish I could still play this on the PlayStation 4 and 5. Like, they didn't design it for fighting games. They designed this for the shooting games, and this is still not good for the shooting games because this thing in the middle makes it a nightmare. You saw the intro, Hihachi throwing his son, and his son's throwing Hihachi, and it's just like tit for tat, tat for tit. Like, dudes, chill. How many times you going to throw each other into volcanoes and stuff? Oh, okay. The loading screen's like right there. Super de-dupers, Sean. All right. Arcade mode. As we know, we only play as the law. Man, this was a lot easier to get working because the PlayStation 3 gave me some trouble. Of course, I think a lot of y'all already know the story behind it. Look at all these characters that you got unlocked. Like, that's a lot of people that you gotta pay for. Luckily, Law is not DLC. Oh, thank God, because it would. I probably wouldn't even buy Tekken, and they put them to the side. Hey, Akuba, what's up, buddy? I'm surprised you're in the game. All right, let's. That was my Google talking. That's weird. I ain't even saying nothing to that device. But anywho, we're going to jump into this. I had the PlayStation 5. Quick story about it. PlayStation 5, I had that. I did get it on a guy at GameStop hooked me up with the PlayStation 5 for a reasonable price of $350. This is during the time, you know, they were scarce. I got it last year, and I sold it this year because I needed money. Like, I needed money bad. I had some bills in my. Oops. Oopsie doodles. There we go. Sorry about that. I had some bills, and You know, oh God. And I didn't want to get rid of the PlayStation 5, but I didn't like the design of the motherboard of the PlayStation 5. Because I don't really feel like the PlayStation 5 is going to last long. Especially since they used liquid metal. They did a lot of stuff on purpose. So if you're an engineer or have some sort of engineering background, you will automatically realize that the PlayStation 5, you'd be lucky if you get about somewhere between two. If I say the minimum of 2 years, maximum of years that you could probably get is probably somewhere around 6 or 7, 6 and 7, according to how you take care of it and how often you play it. If you play your PlayStation 5 a lot, then obviously the liquid metal is going to dry up in some crazy way, and because metal is metal, the vapor has got to come out somehow. And once that's done, there's no way to cool it. You would need to be good at opening those type of devices and, you know, put more liquid metal in it, and that'd be a whole ordeal. Not only that, like a lot of components on the board you can't really replace without soldering. Now they did make it so you can put a new SSD on there, which that's fine and dandy, because you would definitely need to do that because it's pushing the card hard. So the SSD lifespan is probably no more than 2 or 3 years. You're going to replace that soon. If you were playing the PlayStation 5 in a heavy load, continuous, like every day type of way, ain't gonna last long. But the design of it sucks. I'm not a big fan of it. Too many things that they did overkill for no reason. And they were like, oh, it was the only way you could play certain games, but yet these games are on the PC. So they lied. They lied, if you really think about it. They advertised that God of War and what other games, they were designed for the PlayStation 5. But yet it's also on the PC now. And I think Ratchet and Clank is going to be on PC too. And they were saying at one point that that was one of those games that couldn't run on PC. But they got it. Spider-Man. Spider-Man is definitely one of those games that they said only runs best on the PlayStation 5, but yet is running on low settings on PC. So I don't know what to say. In fact, I think it's on PlayStation 4 too. So, in any case, it's a lot of questionable things going on with the PlayStation brand lately. They go on PC, and if you think about it, what company owns PC? Microsoft. So Microsoft win. They don't need an Xbox because PC it is the brand that people go to. And the funny thing is, I'm not even a PC gamer, but it kind of happened overnight. I got a PC desktop one day, and then I got a Steam account, and before you know it, their library just grew. Like, it grew, and the controller compatibility was just, was on Steam, and it was just like overnight. I'm a PC gamer, and I enjoyed it. I don't even hate it. It's actually not that bad compared to a long time ago. Because a long time ago, we were using the keyboard, and it was a lot of stuff you had to go through in order to make it work. Now you don't need to go for all that junk. It just works. So, PC gaming is a lot better now than what it was. But that's affecting the console gamers because now it's like, these companies are trying to force people into digital, and that's kind of killing the hobby altogether. Especially when it comes to us guys. Like when I go to a store like Walmart or Target, and I don't have a girlfriend right now anymore, but when I did have a girlfriend, I kind of like leave her to the let her do the grocery shopping, and I just go to the electronics section. And one of the things I look at in the electronics section, games, physical games at that. And I know that Walmart has a lot of those digital card things, but I refuse to be looking at those cards all day and night. It doesn't make sense that they're there in the first place. So, physical games has a lot of advertising value that I think a lot of these gaming companies not paying attention to. They just looking at ways to cut costs. But when you cut costs like that, you leading yourself to more trouble. And the trouble that I'm seeing in the future is these third-party companies becoming bold and doing it for themselves, like Namcom and Capcom. I can see them partnering up and doing their own thing on the PC platform. PC is really where it's happening. And I think Nintendo is the only company that's they trying the digital because they know that they need the extra money, but they still want to control the traditional ways because it still holds a lot of value to a lot of people's heart, and they can monitor sales and stuff. It gives their product value. And that's something Sony don't ever do. Give their product, Sony do not give their products any value. Iconic character like Spider-Man or God of War should not be no daggone $20 on a Steam store. Heck, it shouldn't be $20 at GameStop used, but it is because they don't know how to sell their first-party games correctly. Nintendo does it right. Like if you got Mario Odyssey, Mario Maker, anything Mario, the game is worth so much money. Oh, no you don't. Microsoft almost did it, but I think they are suffering from quality control. They're not investing in the right areas. Like Halo is their bread and butter, and yet they're not taking good care of Halo. Like they slipping big time with the Halo. Not only that, they got other first-part games on their platform that they're not even fleshing out. What happened to Gears of War? Gears was big on the OG Xbox. Mechasalt 2 was big, and they abandoned that. And I was like, what are y'all doing? What are they doing? Why did they abandon it so weirdly? I don't know. I can't figure them out. I'm just saying. Nintendo's the last Mohican. Oh my God, I beat Tekken 7 that quick. Wow. Whoopity-doo, everybody. I done it. I beat all 7 Tekken 7s with only law. But I'm going to continue my little rant about the industry in digital and physical. I still feel like 2024, they were talking about certain stores not selling digital stuff. I mean, physical stuff. Like Best Buy. If Best Buy starts selling video games, there is no reason to go to Best Buy. None. They are stupid to get rid of their digital properties. You can't sell a video game console without the games. You can't sell the games if there's no display of it. Right now, what's dominating the video game industry is free to play. You got Fortnite, which is a company, and these companies, whether Nintendo, Microsoft, or Sony, if they're not getting a clue now, listen to this. Listen to this. Fortnite is the most defiant company out there. Epic Games is the most defiant company. And I'm going to tell you why. First thing that they did that was defiant was go against Apple, the juggernaut. They said to themselves, y'all not big enough, we're going to do it ourselves. And they did, and they survived, and their sales wasn't that affected that much. They now on the iPhone. Apple was like, oh, we don't need you either. We're big without you. I don't know about that. Y'all lost quite a bit of money not having Fortnite on your iPhones. So that was a kick in the balls for y'all. And then they went against Google not long ago and won. Wow. And Google could have been like, you know what? I don't want y'all on our platform anymore. They could have did that, but they know that, hey, Epic Games is still a thing. They got more than just Fortnite, and they got a lot of games. So we're going to play by the rules. We're going to appeal this and then try again later. But that lets me know that these companies are willing to go solo and screw the console companies, screw all the other hardware companies, and try it themselves. I don't know why Google even popped up, but yeah, they're willing to do it themselves. And that's smart. Why share it when you got a popular product? And I feel like a lot of companies are going to do that. One thing that physical games do is control the companies to their platform. Without that, everybody's going to go wherever they want to go. There's no need for that. That's why streaming services is taking over the cable companies, because at one point cable companies like Comcast and stuff like that, they were in control of everything. But now that these companies are doing it by themselves, like CBS, ABC, and NBC, they got their own streaming services. They're like, forget y'all. We can do it ourselves. And the video game industry is doing the same thing. Problem is, it's not going to last because they throw so much value into it and everybody gets bored of it. Just watch. Within the next 5 years, everybody's going to try to do their own thing, and that's going to kill the video game industry. Digital games, whether it's cloud, whether it's downloadable, especially downloadable. Oh my God, that's a whole nother topic of the internet providers out there slowing down your bandwidth because of data usage. But they are all going to go solo, and it's not going to work. They're going to try to go solo, and it's not going to work. I don't recommend it. That's just my opinion. I hope everybody have a Merry Christmas. Enter the Dragon title. I hope y'all like, subscribe, ring a ding on the bell. I don't have Tekken 8 yet. I hope I do. I hope if anybody even cares, y'all see like the little ending with the Cash App thing, and y'all want to donate some money so I can buy some more games and stuff, be more appreciated. Like, subscribe, ring a ding on the bell, and I will see y'all later. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Please help support me so I can keep doing more videos. Also leave a comment. Thanks.